Welcome to another episode of The Tech Experience. I'm your host, James Setzer, and here at The Tech Experience, we focus on helping close the digital divide, and we do that by teaching you how to become better at using technology. We have a jam-packed episode on today. We'll be talking through two applications that you can use for your personal budgeting. So if you're into personal finance and you want to create a budget for yourself, we're going to be talking about two apps that can get the job done for you. All right, with that being said, let's jump into the episode. All right, so before we jump into the demos, I just want to level set and make sure we all understand what a budgeting app is and what the benefits are. So at a very high level, a budgeting app is a piece of software that allows you to track your income and your expenses. And the two benefits that I'll highlight is one, you get to see the financial snapshot. So you get a current picture of your financial situation, which is huge in itself. And then two, it's just more efficient across the board. So if you have a spouse or someone that you need to collaborate with, you can do that usually within a budgeting app. All right, so let's jump into this demo of numbers. So I'm going to show you guys two templates that you can use for your budget. We're going to start with the simple budget. And you can see here it's very simple and straightforward. You do have the ability to zoom in and out, which is great. So at the top here, you can see there's a money in section, which is your income. And then there's a money out section, which is for your expenses. And then at the bottom there, you have a money left over section, which is your profit. So income minus expenses equals your profit for the month. All right, and here on the right hand side, there's a nice chart that shows a circle graph of your expenses. All right, so let's walk you through some functionality here. So if you want to add additional income, you can simply do that by pressing the equal sign underneath total income. So you can see you can press that as many times as you would like, and it'll give you a new row. So for the sake of this demo, we'll say we have extra income. Let's name it side hustle. And just say we get an extra $2,000 per month. All right, so you can see the total income increased to $6,000. If we scroll down here, we can do the same for expenses. So if we want to add additional expenses, we just simply press the equal sign. And for expenses, we'll put streaming, $20. And you can see it automatically increased the expenses there. Now on the right hand side, we still have the circle chart, but it didn't include the new expense that we added. So all you have to do is click on the circle graph, scroll over, edit references. And now, if you see on the left hand side there, you just drag down the references and you can see that streaming has been added. You hit done, and that's it. So you can do that for as many expenses as you need, and that's pretty much all there is to the simple budget. So very nice and straightforward. It doesn't allow you to track transactions, but it does give you that visual snapshot of a simple budget. All right, so now we're going to utilize the personal budget template, which gives you a lot more detail. Right, so you can see right off that you have the monthly budget circle chart,
all right, of the actual summary. You have the bar chart that gives you the visual snapshot of your budget versus your actuals. If we scroll down here to the bottom, we're able to see the categories, the budget for each category, the actual, and the difference for each category. Right, and then at the bottom there we have the total. All right, so if we want to add a category, we just simply press the equal sign at the bottom there. And for the purposes of this demo, we'll name it streaming. Okay, done. And I won't add a budget yet. So we're going to hop over to transactions. And if you click on the cell, you can see that the new category that was added is not listed here. So what we need to do is we need to click on, what I like to do is click on the top cell and then just drag it all the way down so that we're accounting for all the cells. And then you click on the format icon, which is at the top. It looks like the paintbrush. You click on that, you scroll down until you see pop-up menu. You press the icon beside it, you scroll down and press add item, add new item. So we're going to paste, and I like the initial value to be blank. All right, so we're good to go. I'm going to click X, click off, and then if we go back up here to the top into an empty cell, you'll see that we now have the category available. All right, so we're going to select it. Let's add $50 here. So if we go back over here to the budget tab, you'll see that now we have $50 in the actual category. And since we don't have a budget amount, it's showing negative because we've exceeded the budget amount, which in this case is 0. Now I wanted to show you something really quick. It's important that you capture this name correctly, because if you don't, it won't show up in the right manner. And what I mean by that is, let's do this for an example. If I press space, click done, and I scroll back over, you can see that now it shows 0. And that's because it doesn't align with what we have here in the category within the transactions tab. So make sure you have that alignment, because that can really cause some frustration if you don't have it aligned, and it could be a pain in the butt. All right, so that's pretty much it. You can see on this template, they do already automatically add the additional category that's been added, so that's great, right? Again, this template gives you a lot more functionality. All right, so now we want to quickly hop over to Excel to give a quick demo of that. So you see here, there are many templates that you can choose from. For this demo, we'll use personal budget. So we'll click on that. And you see right off, there's a lot of information here. So you have the percentage of income spent and a nice circle graph. You have a summary section that shows you your income, expenses, savings, and the cash balance that you have. And then on the right here, you have a nice bar chart that's showing you your income versus your expenses, right? And then you have the sections below where you can actually put your data. All right, so let's jump into it. All right, so we're going to modify the income first. So you can see right now it's 3,750. So if we scroll down, let's just add 1,000 and call it side hustle. If I can spell, click the arrow. All right, and now you can even see the percentage changed above, and now you can see our total income is $4,750. So it automatically populates. You don't have to do anything special to make that happen. You simply go in here and you input the data, and that's it. So that's definitely a pro. All right, and the same is true for expenses. So you can see right now our expenses is $2,000, $2,336. So if we scroll down, let's add $1,000, and we'll name it streaming check. Scroll back up, and you can see the expenses increased by 1,000, which is exactly what we expected to see. All right, and you can do the same for each category: savings, and also any other section that you want to add. Now, you don't have to do anything special with this template, right? Which is great, because for those of you that may not be as tech savvy and you don't want to do a lot of additional things, you can use this template, because all you have to do is come in here and input the data, and it gives you exactly what you need. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone that's starting a budget, because it's pretty straightforward and it's easy to start, and it can be used across multiple platforms, right? So it's not tied to one specific platform like Numbers is, which is something that you can take into consideration as well. All right, so that's all I wanted to show you on Excel. Again, a great application.
All right, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You really can't go wrong with either application. They both bring a lot of nice features to the table that can add a lot of value to your life when it comes to making a personal budget. Now, keep in mind, these apps have a lot more features because they weren't only designed for personal finance. So we'll be covering additional features in the near future. So be on the lookout for that. All right, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any other applications that you would like us to teach on, or if you have any questions in general, click the link in the description and you'll go directly to our website where you can submit a question. All right, guys, be blessed.